In the freezing weather, the man unexpectedly discovered a mountain lion trapped at the bottom of a swimming pool covered in a thick layer of ice. No one knew when the huge animal had fallen in, only that it was exhausted from being submerged in the freezing water for too long. Its soaking wet fur, weak breathing, and tired eyes indicated that it was very close to the brink of death. Without hesitation, the man immediately jumped into the icy water to approach the mountain lion. Despite being completely frozen, he mustered all his strength to lift the animal's heavy body. After much effort, the man finally managed to get the mountain lion out of the water and quickly brought it inside the house. He immediately dried its fur, warmed it with a hairdryer, and then placed the animal on a thick cushion next to the fireplace. Looking at the massive, unconscious body of the powerful predator, the man didn't think about the danger. He only hoped it would survive. He carefully covered the animal with a blanket, constantly checked its temperature, and prepared everything necessary to help it recover. Concerned about the seriousness of the situation, the man even invited veterinarians to his home to examine and treat the mountain lion. After a thorough examination, the doctors administered intravenous fluids, gave injections, and provided instructions on appropriate care for the following days. For the first few days, the mountain lion cub was very weak, mostly lying still in one place and completely dependent on the man's care. Every day, he patiently gives the child medicine and milk, prepares nutritious meals, and then sits beside it, encouraging and talking to it. The animal's health gradually improved, but it remained highly wary after what it had gone through. It would often quietly hide under the table or huddle in the corner of the room, its eyes always gleaming with wariness and fear. The man never forced the mountain lion to come closer. He simply stayed quietly beside it, speaking softly, showing it patience and tenderness. Then one morning, the miracle finally happened when the mountain lion slowly walked up to the man. For the first time, it proactively took the food from his hand and calmly sat down right next to him. From that day on, the mountain lion began exploring the house, curious about everything, and enjoying wandering around each room. At times, it acts like a giant cat, scratching at furniture, knocking over small objects, and then staring blankly at everyone. Despite its imposing physique and incredible strength, the animal always behaved gently towards the people who saved it. It was particularly attached to the man, often lying next to him when resting and liking to rest its head on his shoulder as if seeking a sense of security. On some quiet evenings, the mountain lion would lie in his arms and peacefully drift off to sleep like a close friend. This story doesn't change the wild nature of mountain lions, but it shows how kindness and patience can build trust between different creatures. Sometimes miracles don't come from strength, but from a helping hand and a heart compassionate enough to wait for trust to blossom.